city zoning official map to establish the use district classification of property, being the entire area included in the annexation petition to class suburban residential 5.
And as I understand it, the city wants to zone this into SR5. The golf course doesn't fit into that.
The rezoning is being considered in spite of citizen objection.
Please consider the rights of Wilson residents who are being forced to annex and suffer this zoning to the city against their wishes. Should they give up their rights for the demands of one person? This is a hostile annexation attempt, manipulated by Kohler in all ways possible to get what they want.
Here specifically about the proposed annexation of my dad's house. He is 83 years old and has difficulty speaking, so he asked me to come on his behalf. Unfortunately, we now understand the controversial process being used and realize that he may have no choice. It can be forced upon him without his consent. It is beyond our comprehension that this can happen when he has lived on this land for over 50 years. How does the city of Sheboygan really need to expand itself by forcing residents into it against their will or with hostility?
Now tonight, we are told that the public hearing is to be only about the rezoning of the Black River Forest, that this is not about Kohler's plan to build a golf course where currently a thriving forest exists. The city wants to fragment the town of Wilson. This annexation and rezoning is so that Kohler can bypass necessary responsible oversight to safeguard our water and air and to prevent the outright destruction of a full-fledged forest, sand dunes, Indian mounds, migratory flyway, and a wildlife refuge.
Just what is the high-pressure rush to this rezoning annexation? The need is for Kohler to push this project to completion before more of their tactics are uncovered. Does this pressure not sound a loud alarm? That's why annexation will be detrimental to each and every one of us, and especially in the way that it's being handled.
It's so hard to understand why the Kohler Company has not submitted adequately fleshed out applications to the Army Corps or the DNR. But instead of doing the necessary diligence to get those permit applications squared away, the developer has initiated a hostile annexation bid and presumptive zoning request that without giving you the kind of details that you would require of any other property owner. Because the hostile annexation means that those of us who are closest to ground zero have no voice in the zoning question.
I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and I can tell you one thing. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Look at the way that Kohler has approached this decision. Instead of reaching out with good faith, they've done an end run. They're romancing you now. They're telling you all the positives. But you know positive is a negative. Know that something sounds too good to be true? It is.
It starts with you here. You are the first tier of government, we the people. There isn't anything lower. We start here with you making decisions at the very basic level of government.
I fell in love with the area. It's like being in the North Woods. You go into the town of Wilson, into the Black River area, it's like a different world. You're in the North Woods, and it's only an hour north of Milwaukee. All those Chicago people are zooming past on the freeway to Door County. They could just be coming to Sheboygan.